Hello. In this video, I would like to share with you guys on one of the elements in contract, which is capacity. So, what is the meaning of capacity? According to section 11, every person is competent to contract who is of the age of majority according to the law to which he is subject, and who is sound mind, and is not disqualified from contracting by any law to which he is subject. According to Majority Age Act 1971, age as majority is those of age 18 and above. Which means, children is not competent to contract. According to Section 12 Contract Act, sound mind is a person who is capable of forming rational judgment as to effect of the agreement upon his interests. Unsound mind may be sickness or drunkenness. Therefore, what is the effects of contract by minor? By referring to India's court decision, appellant gives credits to respondent, a minor. So, respondent charges a house as a security. What happened is that the respondent, through her mother, sought order from court to declare that the charge is invalid because of lack in capacity to contract. The court grants the order. Next, what is the effects of contract by person who is on sound mind? Contract Act does not state effects of contract made by person of unsound mind. However, in English law, contract by person of unsound mind is a voidable contract to the person option when he is of sound mind. But, he must prove to the court that he is on sound mind while contracting and the other party knows his condition. Now, what is the effect of contract made by corporation? What is corporation? Corporation is an entity that separates from its shareholders and board of directors. Corporation has capacity to contract on matters that related to the business only. If the contract is not on matters as in its memorandum of association, the contract is void. There is an exceptions in which the contract made by minor is void. A contract by minor is valid if it is a contract of marriage, divorce, dowry, adopted child, religion, religious ceremony, customs. The second exception is contract of necessities. A minor is responsible to agreement if goods or services provided under the agreement is of necessities. For contract of non-necessities, it is voidable at the minor's option. Option to repudiate the contract can be made at any time before or after obtaining the age majority. There is no explanation on the term necessities in Contract Act 1950, but explanation provides in England's Sale of Goods Act as goods that suitable with life condition and the true wish when sale made. According to Section 69 of SOGA defines necessities as goods and services reasonable necessary to a minor's actual requirement. For example, food, shelter, medical services, clothing and education. Now, we are looking on the case which related to exception of necessities. In Nash vs. Inman, a tailor sued a minor to whom he had supplied clothes, including 11 fancy waistcoats. The minor was an undergraduate at Cambridge University. The court held that although the clothes were suitable according to the minor's station of life, they were not necessary as he already had sufficient clothing. Situation where a minor purposely misrepresent the other party about his capacity, his action does not make the contract to be valid. In Natason vs. Thanalechemi Amp, Anor, defendant is a minor. He contracted with plaintiff after making false statement about his age. When sued, he used lack of capacity as reason. Plaintiff claimed that defendant may be no longer use the reason because defendant made false statement of his age. The court held that misrepresentation does not obstruct the minor to use lack of capacity as defense. In conclusion, that is a little bit of information about capacity in the element of contracts. I hope that you gained a new information about law of contract. This is Ali. He is 18 years old. Therefore, according to Section 11 Contract Act 1950, is he eligible to enter the contract? Answer is yes. Ali is eligible to enter the contract because according to Section 11 Contract Act 1950, he is at the age of majority and have the capacity.